Zimbabwe believes it has now the COVID-19 pandemic under control. It has further relaxed lockdown measures.
The nation is advised that the fourth wave of COVID-19, fueled by the Omicron variant, was successfully managed, as is reflected by the decrease in the cases. When Cabinet adjourned last year, remember, on the 14th of December 2021, the country was in the midst of the fourth wave with an average of 4,014 cases per day, and currently the new cases average less than 1,000. The number of people in need of hospitalization for COVID-19 continues to decrease, with the country's bed occupancy rate declining to 1.3% during the week under review from 1.9% the previous week. This indicates that the national response measures instituted by government continue to pay off. In view of the continued decline in new cases and deaths, coupled with a declining testing positivity rate, that is indicating that the community transmission has gone down. All ports of entry be A, reopened, but ensuring that all the recommended COVID-19 prevention measures are adhered to, and B, all persons entering Zimbabwe must have a valid COVID-19 PCR test not more than 48 hours from the time of their departure for Zimbabwe, and they must be fully vaccinated. Those who have received a booster vaccine, they have actually an entry advantage.
The prolonged closure of the mainland border between South Africa and Zimbabwe due to COVID-19 had led to increased smuggling of persons and goods between the two countries, as well as other high-level crimes. Authorities have been forced to change their strategies in a bid to curb criminal activities.
Opening the borders, in a way, will reduce those crimes, because now the official routes are open. So we believe it's one way of dealing with that. Because for a long time, because of COVID, it was a necessary evil anyway, because we had to save lives. That's why we were forced to close borders. But now that we have kind of managed it hasn't gone away. The virus hasn't gone away. The pandemic is still with us. But judging from the statistics, it would appear that now we have managed to control it, and it's a question of trying to balance, because we do appreciate that some people earn their living through cross-border trading, and also it was now beginning to impact the economy in a way, because we now had limited movement across the border. As you know, we share a lot commercially with our brothers and sisters in South Africa.
Into the bilateral integrated approach between Zimbabwe and South Africa. We've also spoken to with the Commissioner General. There are those hard crimes that are happening at the border, where there's a new modus operandi, serious and violent. We have then decided that we introduce what we call a security reform approach. In terms of the security reform approach, we bring ourselves together and our defense forces. We make a collective that is approach in responding to those particular crimes, but from a stabilization point of view, because we are following the stabilization and normalization.
With the economic situation in Zimbabwe showing no sign of improvements, the reopening of the borders is likely to present new challenges to authorities in both countries. The high number of people looking to escape the hardships for a better life is likely to rise. Khumalo, SABC News.